Hey guys and dolls out there in YouTube land and former cracker crunchers, it's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond back again. Day 716 of my ketogenic journey. And today we're going to talk about how keto gave me a false sense of security and a mild invincibility complex. And it damn near landed me in the hospital yesterday. So, sit back. I'm going to show you what I ate that was perfectly keto friendly, and I'll be right back with a chit chat and a weigh in. But first, guys and dolls, this is not an anti-keto video. Don't forget, if you love me, if you're a good person, hit that thumbs up button to help my channel grow. Don't forget, if you're new here, the subscribe button's right there. Smack that. Hit the bell. Share the video. Much love to you. Let's go. I've paused for the cause. I left off, I stopped eating, come in the house and cooled down and decided I'm going to wait for some shade. Even if I get tore up by mosquitoes, it's just too damn hot outside. So I'm breaking my fast at almost 3 p.m. with 3 eggs fried in butter this time, salt and pepper with pink Himalayan, 4 slices of bacon and 2 slices of American cheese, and some diet cherry Dr. Pepper because, oh my God, I'm hot. It's like almost 10 p.m. I took a nap and everything, which is rare for me, but my chest is hurting and my head's still pounding. Sorry, I'm having like a hard time breathing. It's normal. It's just an allergy. I'll be fine. But right now I'm having this pork rinds and ranch while my rotisserie chicken warms up in there. That's the color it already was. It's just warming up. Alright, that's dinner. I bought these little squares, the individual squares, and as long as I stick to one after dinner, they don't affect me. And I got them in little squares, individually wrapped, so it'll be a little easier for me not to eat the entire bar this time. Just one. Sorry, it's a little blurry. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, there's my rotisserie chicken. It's a leg. I don't know what it's like, the whole leg quarter, and 2 little wings with some ranch and pork rinds. The calories for yesterday were 1,600, 14 grams of carbs, 135 grams of fat, and 91 grams of protein. All in all, as far as keto goes, a wonderful day. Okay, so before I get started on my false sense of security and my keto invincibility, I want to do a couple shout outs. Number 1, Princess Ninja and Keto, happy anniversary to you and yours, honey. You have been a wonderful friend and good help to me. So, and for those of you who don't know, she actually is the one that sent me my Fitbit. And 1 to Life by Jen. She has a larger YouTube channel, but she's new to keto. She's really trying very hard. Yesterday she got into ketosis, and a bunch of naysayers over on her channel told her, oh, that's not pink enough, you're not in ketosis. Well, I could take one look at it. I've been doing this long enough. She's in ketosis. And today she showed me her new strip, and it's a good, solid ketosis. She's good in ketosis. And then she posted that, and somebody had the nerve to say it looks like she drew it on with lipstick. And as she said in her text message to me, what color is ketone pink? Pea lipstick. So she's going to do remarkably well, but she's got a lot of naysayers and ugly people just being rude and ugly. So you guys, go check out the channel, Life by Jen. She really needs some love and support from the good part of the keto community, people that will really have her back. So I definitely want you to go check her out. I love her. She's a great girl, and she's going to do great. She's brand new to it, so help her out, encourage her, and help her stay strong with all the naysayers. All right, so that being said, let's talk about my stupid self yesterday. Now, keto has cured and healed a whole lot of things for me, and it makes me feel invincible. It makes me feel like my body is impenetrable and I can do anything, and I love that. But it has its downside, because sometimes I forget that there are certain things I just cannot do because I am not everybody else. I'm going to go ahead and insert this here so that you can see what I'm talking about, what I did yesterday, and some of you might have actually guessed at this, but here's the little clips. I know it seems weird to show these, but trust me, there's a point to it. Hey guys, I forgot I own this thing. It's like a little plug-in weed eater. Carrie bought it for me off my Amazon wish list a while back, but I had to have like 3 extension cords to make this work. However, I mean, simply, This is how you weed eat with it. You push a button. It's one button push. And you don't have to hold it, and it don't kick stuff back on you. I'm so happy to have this. I can't believe I forgot I own this. I've been using it for a few minutes now, dripping in sweat. But Carrie, much love, girl. Thank you so much. I forgot about this sucker. Okay, you guys. So, you see this? It's hot. North Carolina. Hot. That little thing's no more difficult to use than a vacuum, but I am trying to vacuum the yard. So, you know, I'm hot. I'm hot. Ooh, it's hot.
You're trying to vacuum your yard?
That's what it feels like you're using as a vacuum cleaner. The way it's real easy to use and move around, but you're still basically vacuuming the yard. With the same motion and the same amount of pressure. A weed eater. I was just showing it's also a weed eater.
Don't show them my butt.
They can't see your butt in this. Okay, I'm done. So somehow I forgot that in the past I have been hospitalized 3 times after mowing and weed eating over the last 20 years. The last time was probably about 10 years ago. Every time I try to get a wild hair up my butt, I feel good. I feel it great. I'm going to go out there and mow that yard, get it done. I end up in the bed for 3 to 5 days with anything covering my eyes so I can't see any light. I can't see straight. And yesterday, now initially, and I don't know how I forget these things. I don't know how I forget these things. My first thought was it's too hot out there. Maybe I'm lacking sodium. I was sweating a lot. So my first thought was to eat a lot of salt, go ahead and get my dinner in, and wait till it gets cooler in the evening because I had a pounding headache. I was fighting through it and I was doing okay. I managed to get to Walmart, get some sodas, get some stuff we need, but it just kind of kept getting worse. Well, when the shade finally fell on the yard, I went out there and started to finish up the job. Destiny did come out and help me for a few minutes. The little thing I just showed you was lightweight, very easy to use, so I'm not real concerned about her using it. It shouldn't be a problem. But when she was done, she couldn't get the weed eater to cut through some grass, so I went over there and went to town on it. By the time I was finished, I was literally seeing stars. All I could see was bright white flashes in front of my eyes. I became almost instantly light sensitive. I came in the house, took a shower, and then after I got out of the shower, I recorded this. Hey you guys, so I forgot something. Years and years ago, I stopped mowing the yard for a particular reason. Y'all want to guess what that reason was? I'm allergic to the 5 types of grass in North Carolina, and cedar and pine and oak. I forgot.
Yeah, there's a cedar tree growing up the corner of the
There's a cedar tree growing up the corner of my house. I about dropped my phone on my face. I've got severely bad sinus headaches right now, and my eyeballs are pulsating, and I think I'm dying. I'm really not dying, but hey, when I lean back like this, you can see my chin dibble. I ain't seen it in a long time. Hi. Love you. Okay, guys. So, you see the situation, huh? It got so bad just minutes after that I laid down and legitimately had to take a nap. I had to. I could not see straight. And y'all know me. Y'all, if you've been on my channel for any length of time, you know that I don't take naps. I need them. I don't sleep enough, but I never take them. So, but yesterday, I laid down, covered my head, my face, my body completely, and passed out. Now, I forgot that back years ago, again, that this used to land me in the hospital. After 5 days of severe migraines, not being able to breathe, 20 years, and this is not even a joke, for 20 years, I had constant sinusitis, constant, some kind of allergic retinitis, I can't remember how they called it, constant ear infections, constant sinus infections, constant upper respiratory infections. Did I say ear infections? Constant ears watering, eyes, ears liquefying, gunk in them. There's gunk in them now. Eyes watering, nose dripping or tight. It felt like my head weighed as much as a concrete block yesterday. I can't believe I'd forgotten this. Now, after the last time that I got sent to the hospital after mowing the yard, the doctor said, well, this has happened twice after mowing the yard, so we need to send you to an allergist. And they did. And if you haven't been to an allergist, lucky you. An allergist, first of all, they do a pinprick test where they test you with kind of all kinds of things just to see if you're going to have a severe reaction. You usually have an EpiPen on hand. They're going to call the hospital if something happens. So mine, instead of swelling up about that big, was about that big. Now the nurse called the doctor in there because she wasn't sure if she should go ahead and give me all the shots. And the doctor said, well, her throat's not itchy, you know, she's fine, go ahead and, you know, do the allergy test. And the allergy test, I can't remember if it was 50 or 60 needles, but they poked me with 50 or 60 needles, and my arms at the time were so wide that they just used one arm, and or I think one arm. It might have been both, but anyway, they used my arms because they were so wide, and a lot of times they'll use your back because you got more space there to work with. Well, everything they tested me for except for penicillin, I was allergic to. The 5 main types of grass in my area, North Carolina, the 5 main trees in North Carolina, including cedar, oak, spruce, pine. I'm allergic to every damn thing. I'm allergic mildly to cats and dogs. I'm allergic to horses, which is a bigger allergy. I'm allergic to roaches and dust mites. And I'm allergic to every damn thing. But I forgot because I've been feeling so much better that I forgot that going outside is not really good for me. And I knew this. I knew that anyway because as I drive down the road, if somebody's cutting their grass, I will roll my windows up just to make sure I don't get the blowback. If my dad's out there mowing, I keep my ass in the house. I don't go around the lawnmower. And he even reminded me yesterday after I complained about how terrible I felt. He said, you know, as a child, you had to wear a nut cup on your face to keep from getting sick when I mowed the yard. And thank God I remember this because it wasn't a nut cup. It was a painter's cup, that thing that, you know, just to keep fumes out of your nose. But they would put one of those on me if I was outside while my dad was mowing the yard. Nut cup. My dad's insane. If you don't know what that is, just look up jockstrap. You'll figure it out. I'm so glad I remember it actually being like a painter's cup. So I would have think my dad would have stick one. He's here. You just wear this. You'll be fine. And I wouldn't put it past that old redneck because he damn sure did. I'm serious. He's one of them ones cut his leg off with a chainsaw, duct taped that son bitch, keep on going. In fact, he slid his hand open real bad one time. He super glued that shit shut and went on about his business. It's like, man. And yesterday, I'm out there dying. The first time I went out there trying to mow the yard, I'm sweating to beat all hell. He's out there just wandering around, goofing off, working on this, tinkering on that. You folks that work in the construction industry, my dad is a former siding man, you roofing folks, all you folks that have these outdoor hot as hell jobs, cheers to you, baby, because good Lord have mercy, your girl wasn't built for that crap. I am apparently super delicate. I even got a blister yesterday from trying to mow the damn grass. And I got sick from it. My chest was even tight yesterday. Not like a heart pounding thing, but I could tell that my lungs were not doing so good, and I might still end up with an upper respiratory infection, maybe. But let me tell you how good keto has done me in this line of thing. There is generally no ands, ifs, or buts. If I get out there mowing that grass and messing around, and those grass particles are flying up my nose and into my lungs, I'm going to be sick for 3 days to a week, and it's not going to let up until I go to the hospital. Last night, though, around 11 p.m., the headache let up. Now, if I cough, it still feels like my brain's going to shoot out my eyeball sockets. But it was much better at about 11 p.m. I didn't hurt so bad. My chest let up a little bit. I did wake up this morning with all kinds of gunk in my nose, my ears, and coughing up a bunch of crap. But compared to what it used to be, y'all, a million times better. I mean, that's just one thing that keto's helped me with. It's helped me with a bunch. If you're new to my videos, eventually you will find out everything I'm allergic to. It also got me thinking about something else. You know, you guys hear me say I can't have nightshades. If you're new here, that's tomatoes and peppers and eggplants and potatoes, which we don't eat no way. But a lot of people use tomatoes and peppers for fillers on keto because they taste good and they're relatively low carb. Well, I can't have those. I'm very sensitive to those. I cannot have sucralose, which many people can have. There is a lot of stuff that is keto friendly I can't touch at all with a 10-foot pole. In fact, Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper are the only sodas I can have because they're the only ones that don't have sucralose and aspartame potassium in them. So ACE-K and sucralose, I can't have those. But that one just has aspartame, which some people are allergic to, but luckily, thank heavens for me, I'm not allergic to that particular thing. Just everything else, except for penicillin and aspartame. Don't do that, don't do that. Hold on. I saw stars for a minute there. Still seeing bright lights. Okay. Sorry. Whew. Don't cough again, ever. Lord, child. Anyway, it's cured and healed a whole lot of stuff for me. Now, yesterday, let's talk about the weigh-in. With my head feeling like it weighed as much as a cinder block, with me being outside, working in the yard, in the hot sun, doing more physical activity and manual labor, I did not expect much with my weight. But I am lucky. So yesterday I weighed in at 183.4. Today I weighed in at 183.8. So I went up 0.4 pounds. But the way I felt, I kind of thought I was going to go up to 190. I mean, I thought it was going to be 9-10 pounds of water weight. I'm not even joking. My head, it just felt like it was, I can't hold it up. It was bad. It was ugly. Ugly bad, y'all. So I thought that I was in serious trouble with weigh-in wise. Plus, for some reason, I tried the Ghirardelli dark chocolate again. 86%. For most of you, it'll be fine. But my oversensitive little delicate flower butt can't apparently have them. Now, I don't know if they caused me water weight. And if I had ate just one, but I ate two, it's separate settings, but I ate two, it didn't matter. The first one did not seem to affect me. See, I got on the scale before I went and took a nap. Because it's a habit for me. I get on the scale all day long just to see what happens. And normally, I know in a day, I normally go up 3 pounds. But by the time I had stepped on the scale, I'd only went up about 1 pound, 1.5 pounds. So I was like, today's weigh-in is going to be amazing. But after I took that nap, I went up from 184 point something to 186. And I was like, shit. So yeah, I knew something was going to affect me today. And I still didn't go down all the way. I don't know how much I slept last night. Let me insert the weigh-in and how much I slept right here. 92 nights in a row, 5 hours and 19 minutes. But that's pretty standard for me. Anything over a little bit over 5 hours is normal. I was hoping that magnesium would help me sleep longer. It doesn't appear to do that, but I do think it does help with a lot of other things. And I still think it's the best magnesium on the market. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's in the description. I've got 2 supplements that I like and recommend because they work well for me. Oh, thank goodness. Don't want to cough again. Whatever I do. So anyway, guys and dolls, there is a 3,000 subscriber giveaway coming up here on my channel because we're getting closer. We're at about 2,700 and some right now. And I planned the 3,000 subscriber giveaway when I reached 2,000. So I've got some hair baubles, some jewelry, and some other stuff like that. And then I've got a nice, for the guys, if you want the hair baubles for your woman and you win, more power to you. You can tell me you want those. If you want, I also have a Bluetooth keyboard that's very small. It's very flat. It closes up about like this and then it opens up. And it's no bigger than my 2 hands put together. It's actually probably smaller than that. But it's a neat thing. So if you type a lot and you use your cell phone or your tablet a lot and it's Bluetooth, then that Bluetooth keyboard will be perfect for you. It's a really cute little thing. I just never used it. I've had it for a little while. It works great. It still charges good and everything. I've never used it. So I don't have much money to spend on giveaways, but I do have things that are really nice that I don't use. A lot of this jewelry I either can't wear or my hair's too thin for because I've got some beautiful hair combs, but I've got really thin hair, really fine hair where I love those hair combs. They're bright and shiny. They don't stay in my hair. They never have. And I thought you guys could use them. And I've got rings that I can't wear anymore. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if you need my help, I answer every email, every comment. I answer every text message I get. So if you need my help, contact me. I will help you with everything. I have a website with everything written out plain and simple, from a beginner's guide to a full foods list and other articles that I've written, plus some before and after photos of me and other people. Also, on the front of my channel, I have a playlist of how to do keto, the best ways I know how. Please go check out those videos if you're new to keto. If you need my help, contact me. And don't forget, get you a Shashka bracelet, y'all. Hey, this is how else I'm allergic. Y'all see all these polka dots on my arms? Those are mosquito bites, because I'm very sensitive to those too. I'm really sensitive to everything. Anyway. Don't forget to get you a Keto Cutie t-shirt. And if you've lost over 100 pounds, I've got the perfect shirt for you. It says over 100 pounds lost keto. And it is a badass little shirt. You got to get it and preach to the world. Much love to you guys and dolls. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. And my delicate little self got a blister.